Okay, it's 7 o'clock. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Please rise for the pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, no need for roll call. Everybody's present tonight. Old business, approval of minutes, regular meeting minutes of January 5th, 2026 were provided for review. So I need a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes of January 5th, 2026 as presented.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Call a roll.
Ms. Hatcher?
Yes.
Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
Mr. Kirby?
Yes.
Mr. Kowalewski?
Yes.
Mr. Garvey?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
Mr. Pierce?
Yes.
Mr. Brungart?
Yes.
Motion passed. Audience participation. Is there anyone in the audience who would like to address the council on an item that is not on tonight's agenda? No takers. New business, election of the president of the council. Per ordinance number 1038, the governing body shall elect one of its own bodies as president of the council at the second meeting in January. The president of the council shall preside at all meetings of the council in the absence of the mayor. So I am opening it up for nominations for.
I'd like to make a motion, we elect Jay Kowalewski to serve as president of the council.
I'll second that.
Okay. So we have a. Were there anybody else wanting to run for the president? If not, then we have a motion and a second to elect Jake. Call roll.
Mrs. Hatcher?
Yes.
Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
Mr. Kirby?
Yes.
Mr. Kowalewski?
Abstain.
Mr. Garvey?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
Mr. Pierce?
Yes.
Mr. Brungart?
Absolutely.
Motion passed. Congratulations, Jake.
You don't get a raise.
Yeah. No extra stipend.
Nope.
Item number 3 is consideration of sale of city-owned property to Lansing TCLP. The City Council is asked to consider approval of a real estate sales contract for Lot 5 of Lansing Town Center to Lansing TCLP. Proposed sale is directly tied to the development of Lot 2 of Lansing Town Center North, which is governed by the developmental agreement approved by the city on November 20th, 2025. The contract includes a revisionary interest that protects the city by requiring Lot 5 to be returned to the city if the required development on Lot 2 does not occur. So I need a motion to authorize the mayor to execute the real estate sales contract for Lot 5 of Lansing Town Center with Lansing TCLP, including the revisionary interest provisions that condition on the sale of the successful development of Lot 2 of Lansing Town Center North.
So move.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
There's one thing that we need to point out. I think somebody here pointed out that in the text of the contract, there was a typo. It says 1,000 where it should say $500. So we will amend the typo.
And the motion didn't say the amount, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
For reference, for the record.
I believe Mr. Minnis is on Zoom. I think he is.
Yes, he is. I heard it. There he is.
There he is.
Oh.
Anytime.
We're gonna try to up the volume a little bit if you want to wait 1 second. We just can't hear you very well. Wait 1 second.
Hey, Todd, can you say something?
You did right there.
There we go.
I'm right here.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
great
we
now.
can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm doing that parent thing where I'm sitting in a lobby waiting for my son to finish his sax lesson. So, no, I think this was what we had brought up, Tim, earlier. When we talked on November 20th, whatever it was, that the contract just needed to expand to include that lot. And I'll be in next Tuesday to meet with you and the mayor and folks to give an update, but things continue to progress well. The tenancy that we've talked about continues to move forward, and I think we're on track to probably close in April and get the construction started. So things are moving along, and that's a big, I'd say that's because of the support we've received at the city. It's been a long process, but it's been a good process to get to where we are today.
Okay, Council, did you have
This
any
is the
questions?
final area of what's covered under the CID.
This is also part of the CID, so this is eligible for that 1% sales tax. Yep.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about like the type of investment that you and your team would be putting forth on this project? It's like 20 or 25 million. Is that
Yeah.
right?
It's 25 million, Tim. To build out the site work, to take out the road and develop the site to make it where we can build on it. It'll include 70,000 plus square feet of retail, along with some pad users and some ancillary retail. It will be national tenants, and we have a group that is a institutional owner who will take ownership of one of the larger portions of the property. So it's going to be I think it'll be a good anchor for the community, but yes, right now it's $25 million investment we'll be making in total costs.
Thank you.
Yep.
I don't have any questions. I'd just like to say, looking forward to it. I'm sure you are, get ready to get it going, so looking
Well,
forward to
I
seeing
can
some
tell you
work.
guys that this goes on, we own the Take 5 oil change there at Eisenhower and Maine. And this goes back to just the way we were treated when we came into the community as, hey, like I said, not many people celebrate an oil change business, but the community was so welcoming that we stuck around and started looking around. And I have a 30-year history in retail development. And so it kind of led from the way we were treated in the beginning. And so, like I said, I really, it's taken us 2 years to get here, but I think we've got something, and this community deserves to have retail that's local, that the community can shop. And I think, there's plenty of stuff going on at Legends. We all know that, but I think keeping some of this around here is an important piece. And I think the retailers want to be here. So that's all good. So it all started with that little oil change place we built, but we still own it and we still operate it. But I think it all goes back to the way you're treated day one when you meet people. And we've enjoyed the relationship.
Well, that's good to hear. Awesome.
Yep.
Anyone else have anything for Josh or?
That'll give people a reason not to go to Legends.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Other than the Chiefs, right?
Yeah, well, down and around. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Todd. Josh,
You're
we have a motion and a second. Call roll.
Mrs. Hatcher?
Yes.
Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
Mr. Kirby?
Yes.
Mr. Kowalewski?
Yes.
Mr. Garvey?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
Mr. Pierce?
Yes.
Mr. Brungart?
Yes.
Motion passed. Item number 4 is purchase of Amcus extrication tools. The Lansing Fire Department requested bids for a complete set of battery-powered extrication tools and accessories. 3 bids listed below were received. So Field Fire, $45,425. Weiss Fire, $54,329.60. And Amcus Direct, $55,271.10. This was included in the budget for 2026. With the purchase, we'll have 2 sets of extrication tools for motor vehicle accidents if needed. These tools will be placed on 561 and 562. And we have Chief here, so I need a motion to approve the purchase, a set of Amcus extrication tools to include a heavy rescue spreader, cutter, and ram with accessories from Field Fire in the amount of $4,000. No, $45,425.10.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion for the chief?
Do these take as long to get as a fire truck?
No, diesel, it's just gonna depend. It can be anywhere from 3 weeks to 3 months.
But not 1 to 2 years.
Yeah, it will not be 1 to 2 years.
Okay.
And that's if Feld does not already have a set sitting in their shop in
Okay.
Green Valley.
Yeah, because 561's the new truck.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're still putting supplies on that truck.
We've already got one set of Amcus extrication tools and they're on that truck.
Okay.
If that truck goes out of service for some reason, then we move them to the other pumper. But this way, if we get this new set, then we'll have 2 sets, one on each of the main pumpers.
You want to think which set has it when you go on a
Yeah,
call.
yeah, there's not gonna be any of that,
Right.
so.
Where did this number come in relation to your budget?
I believe Beth told me it was 46,000 that was budgeted,
Okay.
if I remember right.
I can't remember off
I
the
don't
top of my
remember off
head.
the top of my head, but I think it was 46.
Okay.
And the big reason, the difference in pricing is Feld was able to give us GSA pricing, which Weiss couldn't. And then when I went to do the Houston Galveston cooperative agreement pricing, I had to go directly to AMCUS. And you see how much it was. It really wasn't a discount if you ask me. But
All right, any more questions for chief?
I'm good.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Call roll.
Mrs. Hatcher,
yes,
Mr. Gardner,
Yes.
Mr. Kirby,
Yes.
Mr. Kowalewski,
Yes.
Mr. Garvey,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Mr. Pierce,
Yes.
Mr. Brungart.
Yes.
Motion passed. Item number 5 is request to purchase SCADA system replacement project. The 2026 base budget included funds to replace a wastewater facilities supervisory control and data acquisition system. The system is essentially the brain and associated nerve system that operates and reports equipment and processes in all the buildings. Behind the scenes, programmable logistic controllers, PLCs, send and receive signals, settings, and outputs to allow employees to monitor and control the facility. This is the final upgrade to bring the 20-year-old system up to current technology. Previous projects leading up to this last step included a 2-year project to replace the major variable frequency drives, updating the communication system with fiber optic connectivity, and upgrading the maintenance and management software and the alarm reporting software. So I need a motion to approve the scope and fee from RE, what is that, Petrati of Mission, Kansas, in the amount of $501,758, which includes a 5% project contingency.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. And before we get to discussion, just so you know, this is coming out of the wastewater fund. This is not a property tax increase. This has been programmed and planned for a while. But if anybody has questions for Tony, please shoot.
How much is in that fund right now? Do you know?
I think the balance is maybe a couple $1 million, something like that. Does that sound?
It's pretty healthy.
Okay.
It
So
allows us to pay for a lot of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been nice the last few years. I mean, we've been able to pay things without issuing debt. We've been able to tackle some sewer projects without issuing debt, able to purchase some major equipment without purchasing debt.
This
So-
is another example of that.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys, Beth, Tony, you guys have done a great job overseeing that fund.
I was, excuse me, I was asked to kind of explain a little bit just as part of the narrative, but this is the last phase of a project to upgrade, the system down there. Some of you may remember, we did a bunch of communication upgrades, 10 years ago. We've done variable frequency drives over 2 years. We've, changed around some of the fiber optic network, capabilities, upgraded, different rack servers and those types of things. So this is kind of the culminating effort of all of those previous projects to kind of bring us up to current technology. So
Hadn't seemed like 10 years ago.
goes fast, doesn't it? Yeah.
Well, this is the price you pay for having an award-winning wastewater treatment
That's
plant.
right.
Tony, thank you.
Yep.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Tony, is there big lead times on this stuff, or is this something that can turn around pretty quick?
My sales rep said it would probably be 3 to 6 months.
Okay, any other questions for Tony? Okay, thank you. We have a motion and a second. Call the roll.
Mrs. Hatcher?
Yes.
Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
Mr. Kirby?
Yes.
Mr. Kowalewski?
Yes.
Mr. Garvey?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
Mr. Pierce?
Yes.
Mr. Brungart?
Yes.
Thank you.
Motion passed. Reports. Any department heads who haven't spoken already? Or would like to say more stuff, Tony? You all right?
No, leave him alone. He's going.
City attorney?
He got his money. He's good.
Another report, Mayor.
All right. I don't see the city engineer. And we'll go to Tim.
So last year was obviously our first year operating the pool. One of the things we did, even after school started, we tried to be open on the weekends. We really didn't have great attendance, so we lost more money even than we normally would have. Also, trying to find lifeguards on weekends after school begins is also a challenge too. So as we kind of look for ways to kind of normalize the pool budget, that was kind of one idea that came up from Parks and Recreation staff, as well as the pool manager. The flip side is it seems like school just opens earlier every year sometimes, but I know that's one of the things they're looking at doing, and I kind of wanted to put that bug in your ear and see if we can get feedback in the next 2 or 3 weeks about that. I don't have a date when school will start next year, but say hypothetically if it was August 13th or 14th, then the pool would shut down probably the Sunday before that. So again, that's kind of one of the challenges that we're facing with the pool. And again, we did try to be open on weekends after school started last year, and we lost more money than we probably normally would have, and it's just tough finding lifeguards. So that's one thing I wanted to mention to you guys.
Could we leave it open for rental for special events on weekends, maybe?
We can check on that. I think we'd still need lifeguards there even if we rent it out, but I mean, we could talk about something like that, yeah, like a rental use or something. But that's an idea, so.
Well, but you'd want to know that ahead of time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in renting it, here's the cutoff date, so that Jason and the crew can plan accordingly.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I can mention that to them, and if you guys want to kick that around a little bit too, let me know. But again, that's kind of one of the things that we're looking at doing. So it would open probably around Memorial Day and then close right before school starts. So.
Oh, I really like Jesse's idea, but that appears to me to be cost prohibitive, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it might be.
We can have Jason and Joe McGuire kind of look at that, but again, that's the challenging thing when you have slides and the lazy river and all of that stuff. We need a certain number of people there at all times. So if we rent it out, we'd have to rent it out for a number where we wouldn't be losing money.
Right.
Well, that's understandable.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
but that's the thing. If we have 13 lifeguards there for 2 hours, people might say, "Hey, I don't want to rent it for $400 or whatever that
Sure.
number is." I don't
It
know.
might be worth it. It closes down after school begins. You leave it open that first week and maybe first couple weeks, but
Yeah,
otherwise, I just think we're going to lose money big time.
yeah.
I mean, the splash pad will stay open.
The splash pad would stay open, so if
right?
it's
So if somebody wanted to
Yeah.
take their kids in there and cool off or whatever,
yeah, for sure.
they could use that.
Exactly. That's kind of why we put it right there. Yep, exactly. So.
Has Jason reached out to other communities to see what they do?
He did, and I think a lot of them are closing down once school starts.
Yeah, perfect.
That sounds like that's
Yeah.
probably the way to go.
I mean, if that's what everybody else is doing, we should do the same probably.
I'm not sure if they all do that, but it sounds like a
They should go to year-round
majority
school,
of
then.
them do that. So.
It's never open.
I'd say the vast majority of them do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, I'll talk to Jason a little bit, but if you guys have any additional feedback or anything,
Yeah, just pass it to Tim.
please let me know. KDOT continues to work on the K5 project. I think there's going to be a meeting in late February. The public will be invited to that. We'll have more details and times on that soon. But as of right now, it looks like there would be a public open house downstairs in late February. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. But again, I think one of the things they mentioned when they were here a few months ago, I don't think $30 million goes very far on K5, and I think that's one of the things the state is wrestling with right now is, what types of improvements do we make, where do we make those improvements, and those types of things.
Well, I think that's important to get out because in people's heads, that's going to be all the way from 435 to.
Yeah.
And when you tell them, $30 million, and they're, of course, in their head, that's plenty. And when you live in the world, we know from the work we have done that $30 million doesn't go very far.
You probably can't buy the easements for $30 million.
When you think about it too, when we did DeSoto Road 6 or 7 years ago, I think that was $7 million.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. $30 million doesn't go very far, and KDOT is especially aware of that. So.
Well, it's just, need to be sure that people are aware of.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think you're going to get, but here's the reality of the situation. So.
And then two other things. We're continuing the dialogue with the city of Leavenworth about if we can join them on the Ride LV program. So we'll have some meetings coming up and talk to them. I know this came up a few years ago, but I know the thing that they had mentioned is they just want to be sure that anything we do in Lansing doesn't adversely impact the riders in Leavenworth.
All they have to do is come to Lansing then.
But I'm just saying, like, they don't want Lansing riders to overflow it to the point where people in Leavenworth are waiting 10 minutes because all the buses are in Lansing. So those are the types of things our neighbors in the north are going to be thinking about as we have these discussions. They just don't want it to adversely impact Leavenworth if it expands to Lansing. So,
Tim, in my mind, correct me if I'm wrong, but we purchased one bus, right?
The grant application was for one. There was discussion at one point in time about whether or not we do two. We did land on one, but there was a discussion from some folks about whether or not we applied for two. I think.
Well, that came from them.
It was one person on their team. And again, that was the way the grant application was written, though, was just one.
How many do they currently have, Tim?
They have three
They have
right
three.
now.
So in my brain, I'd look at that, and that one bus would be for Lansing, and so what am I missing? Because that just doesn't seem like
Yeah, no,
there should be a worry on their part.
I think they would kind of be shared, so there would be a
Right.
chance all four of them could be in Leavenworth, or there would be a chance two could be in Lansing at the same time. But again, I don't want to go down this road too much, but again, that was just kind of the thing that they had mentioned to me as we were talking initially, is they just want to be sure that this doesn't adversely impact the folks in Leavenworth since they kicked it off. So that's one of the things that we just need to be cognizant of as we have these discussions. And then the last thing I'd mentioned to you guys, the tour of the new apartments, January 28th. Please let me know, but hopefully that should be a good chance for us to kind of view the product they built. So that's all I have.
Okay. Thank you. And we will go around the horn, starting with Rebecca.
I just want to say thank you. I had so much fun with Tish with the angel tree. I forgot to say that last time. It'll definitely help next year. And then just you, the community and my friends and family. Thank you guys so much.
Okay. Kevin.
I have nothing.
Dean.
Congratulations. Don't let it go to your head. Tony, Joe, Steve, all the department heads, and the entire crew that works for the city of Lansing, thanks to everybody for making this a good place to live. That's all I have.
Okay. Jake?
I attended the groundbreaking at Monroe Manor yesterday. Good event, good direction for the city. Had a really nice turnout. It was good to see some of the county commissioners in there kind of standing along with us. Just watch the growth. That's all I have.
Okay, thanks, Jay. Jesse?
I got nothing, Mayor.
All right, Pete?
Yeah, I also attended the groundbreaking, and one thing that stuck out to me was the impact that the county, the city, the people that are going to be building the homes, Lion and Weaver Construction for the work that they do. It's really been a great opportunity for everybody to work well together, and it's going to be a wonderful project for our city, and I think it's really going to help us grow. So thank you for everybody that made that happen, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the results.
Okay, thanks, Pete. Chris?
Yes, I asked a question last week because I didn't actually know the answer to, and I went on record saying that I would ask these questions. And as I did more homework this past week, I learned that it is completely normal. And I appreciate, the patience, because when I don't know something, I'm gonna ask. And when people ask me questions, I'm gonna ask those questions and try to get those answers. And I was basically told this week, we were really lucky to have the people working that we did, and they did a great job coming in where they came in. So last week I wanted to go on record. This week I want to go on the record saying thank you. Thank you for everyone involved for helping me get to the conclusion that I needed to get to. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Chris. Carrie?
Jake, congratulations. Tony, nice job, and all the department heads. Yeah, this is a good place. This is a good place to raise a family and live. That's all I have. Oh, I'm sorry. I move we adjourn.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to adjourn. Call the roll.
Mrs. Hatcher?
Yes.
Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
Mr. Kirby?
Yes.
Mr. Kowalewski?
Yes.
Mr. Garvey?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
Mr. Pierce?
Yes.
Mr. Brungard?
Yes.
We are adjourned.